Hello everybody, welcome back to 7895 Gaming. Tim here, playing Thief Deadly Shadows. As you can tell, my voice has gotten a little deeper because I am still sick. It's a new day. So let's go exploring, shall we?
Elder Draco, may I speak with you? I think I've found something in my studies. A connection.
Go on, and speak up, Scribe. I can barely hear you.
Well, everyone knows the Compendium of Reproach has been missing, and then last week I scribed a passage, and it read, "The Compendium will be born by a terrible storm."
Yes, I remember the report. Interesting. Yet, no sign of any inclement weather, eh, Scribe?
No, but then, just a few days ago, a ship came into the docks area. Do you remember the report from Keeper Alcott? He said the ship had managed to get itself into port, though no one was left alive to man it. A plague ship. The crew. Undead.
Yes, it is indeed a tragedy, and a mystery, but I see no connection. A storm would not cause the ship to befall such a fate.
No, but the name of the ship, Elder Draco. The name of the ship is the Abysmal Gale. Is that not another way of saying terrible storm? This is the connection of which I speak.
Ah, I see your point. And the error in your thinking. The Compendium was lost ages ago. How could it possibly be on a ship that has just come into port?
But...
Enough, Scribe. I have important business to attend to, in case you haven't heard. There's a dark age approaching.
Yes, Elder Draco. Thank you for speaking with me.
Maybe the scribe is on to something. I should check out this ship, the Abysmal Gale, next time I visit the docks.
Alright. Keeper Council report. Keeper Rafe will be allowed to return to the Sunken Citadel in an effort to retrieve what he believes to be the lost glyph key that opens the Compendium of Reproach. If his theory proves correct, then his success will bring us that much closer to a solution for the Dark Age. However, his request for a team has been denied, as more than one life was lost on the last expedition, and we cannot risk another such contingency. Furthermore, without proof that the glyph key is located in the Sunken Citadel, it would be unwise for us to overextend our resources in what could be unfruitful, despite the plenitude of valuables reported by Rafe. Lastly, the Council has deemed the Citadel unsafe and forbids any keeper to approach the sealed entryway in the dock sewers without prior approval. So now we know where the Sunken Citadel is. Excuse me. Talia, I want to run this by you before I bring it to an elder. You know how we search for the Compendium of Reproach in our efforts regarding the Dark Age? Well, I recently scribed a passage in which the Compendium was mentioned. It said it will be born by a terrible storm. Then later, we heard a report about a ghost ship and all those undead. Completely unrelated to our work, right? Or is it? Because the name of that ship is the Abysmal Gale. Do you see? Abysmal Gale, terrible storm. They mean the same thing. Imagine if my own efforts were to lead to the recovery of the Compendium. Tell me if you think I've got something here. Your friend, Scribe Elson. Well, Elson, I think you do have something. Let's the Keepers are one group, but it would be nice to make some profit while we're here, even though Orland said we shouldn't do anything.
Garrett, I have troubling news.
Oh boy.
The Hammerites and the Pagans have discovered it was you who stole their artifacts. Both factions are very angry. However, they are willing to overlook your
Good
recent
evening.
crimes
Oh, of course they are.
if you are willing to aid them by performing specific tasks. Until then, beware, for they will attack you on sight. A Hammerite named Inspector Drept wrote this missive for me to deliver to you. I contacted a pagan shaman named Diane, and she agreed to post a similar note for you on the outskirts of the pagan territory in the docks. I have done what I can to aid you. Farewell, and good luck. Did you need something, Garrett? Good evening.
Great. The Hammers and Pagans are mad at me because of
Stop
jobs I did
shoving.
for the Keepers. I Better find out what they want and then decide whether or not I want to bother trying to improve their opinion of me.
Good evening.
I was going to say,
Fine
you
evening.
summoned me. Why are you asking me do I need something? So now, basically, because we've done those 2 missions for the Keepers, in certain areas of different levels, there will be walking around pagans and Hammerites now in the area. So if we choose, we can improve our faction with them by doing various tasks, or we can just try to avoid them. If we get to a point we can eventually ally with them, we can walk freely through their territories. We can, walk right up to them. They won't care. If you start doing things, obviously, that are not good in front of them, or if they see it, they will lose their respect for you. It's beneficial to have, especially later on in the game.
Garrett, the prescribed penalty for your crimes against us is death. However, I hath convinced the Hammerite clergy to grant thee lenience, provided thou first performs enough for thy following acts of atonement. First, the rust mites are large gold-colored bugs that feed upon metal and undo our works. We hereby grant thee the builder's blessing to destroy them with your arrows. Secondly, thou canst smite undead, for those are most abhorrent to us. For each of these tasks thou accomplish, your standing with the Hammer Order will increase a small amount, whereas stealing from us or attacking any Hammerite will assuredly decrease your standing. The choice is thine. At present, any Hammerite will attack thee on sight if they find you in our city streets. If thou increase thy standing with sufficiently, we will allow thee to pass unharmed. Do us many of these favors, and thou wilt be considered an ally and allowed into Fort Ironwood in the Old Quarter. Lastly, 'tis custom to ask everyone from whom I speak if they hath seen an hag of sorts, or have heard rumors of an old grey lady near the scene of a gruesome crime. If so, 'twould be a great favor to me to tell what you know. 'Tis my life's ambition to find the hag, but 'tis misfortune to always be 10 steps behind her. My workshop is located in Aldale, near the pub. Builder save thee, Garrett. Inspector Drep.
All right. Hammer Priests have blessed your bow with the ability to destroy rust mites. Shoot them with your arrowheads.
Good evening.
Scribe, when you're completely done with your other tasks, go to the Forbidden Library and retrieve the map of the Keeper compound. I left it on the 2nd floor. Elder Draco.
Good
Did you
evening.
need something scribed?
Oh, we're gonna go get that Keeper compound map.
Hello, Garrett.
Hello.
Orland informs me that you are to receive the Keeper Door glyph.
I sure am.
You must perform the scribe ritual to do so. Place your hands into the indentations on the plaque behind me. That is all.
Well, let's read this. To all acolytes and scribes, it has come to my attention that some of you have not yet undergone the acolyte ritual, and that there have been unsubstantiated rumors about the safety of such practices. The acolyte ritual is simple Keeper indoctrination. It's completely safe and is mandatory for all scribes. After the ritual, you'll be able to see and use the glyph door keys. The importance of acquiring this glyph cannot be stressed enough. Without it, a Keeper would not be able to see or open the myriad doors, the myriad secret glyph doors that have been placed all throughout the city to mask our presence, bypass city gates, store supplies, and aid our maneuverability. The current citywide quarantine is a perfect example of the importance of the Keeper door glyph, as we can easily pass between South Quarter and the docks using our secret door near the gate. If you have any questions, an elder can assist you. First Keeper Orland. So there's our explanation how we can get to the docks now. Nice. The glyph will allow you to see and open Keeper doors. Look for the glyph on the wall, and then use it, and a door will appear.
Very well, Garrett. You now have all the powers of an acolyte. You are able to see and open Keeper doors. Look for the glyph.
That's what I just said.
Keeper Artemis also wishes to see you, I believe. Farewell.
Okay, so this way leads to the Forbidden Libraries. Oh, good. I love it when the game crashes. Hold on, everybody. The worst part is now we gotta read everything again. Just pretend that didn't happen. Everything is fine. Artemis, the passage I scribed below is all I could find on the subject you requested. Keeper Belos said there were other books, but we could not find them. Perhaps someone else is making similar inquiries. Balance Keeper Osteria. Sentience. Also known as artifacts, soulstones, or relics, a grouping of 5 objects possessing special powers that are to be consciously normal and associated with living entities possibly created as part of an ancient safeguard against the forces of evil. Examples to include the heart and the chalice, also called the Builder's Cup by the Hammerites. Efforts to confine all the sentients to one place in the study have failed. How and when they came into existence is not known. Recommended further study. Cool. I'm just gonna ignore these guys because we already heard them.
May I speak with you? I think I found something in my study.
Fine weather we're having, eh?
Garrett,
Yeah.
I have trouble news.
Oh god. Yeah. Hi.
Hello, Garrett.
Yep.
Orland informs me that you are to receive the Keeper Door glyph. You must perform the scribe ritual to do so.
Oh,
Place
open it
your
up.
hands
Let's
into
go.
the indentations on the plaque behind me. That is all.
Go.
This missive for me to deliver to you.
With people
I
loud.
contacted
Very
the
well,
lady
Garrett.
Charlotte Diane,
You now have all
and
the
she
powers
agreed
of
to
an
post a
acolyte.
similar note
You're
for
able
you
to see
on the
and
outskirts of the
open
pagan.
Yeah. Blah, blah. Save now that we did that, because God help me, I'm not doing it again.
I've done all I can to aid you.
The trouble started when I asked permission to leave the library in order to visit the compound and begin research for a new paper. A treatise on us, the Keepers, our history and founding principles. To my knowledge, no such book has been written, and yet it seemed a worthy endeavor. My proposal was well thought out and included chapters on balance and the powers of glyphs. However, permission to visit the compound was not granted to me. In fact, my request was met with a surprise and outright suspicion. Surely my idea was a good one, and I would have been thorough in my research, and truthful in my conclusion. But saying so only seemed to trouble the elders further. Then today my studies were reduced. Could it be related to my request? And if so, why? I'm afraid to press the questions further. Besides, who should I ask?
Farewell, and good luck.
Alright, so there are different ways into the
Great.
Forbidden
The
Libraries.
Hammers and Pagans are mad at me because of jobs I did for the Keepers.
For example.
I better find out what they want and then decide whether or not I want to bother trying to improve their opinion of me.
Now we can go here.
This way leads to the Forbidden Libraries. I could sneak my way in, but I can't let any Keepers catch me in there.
Yeah. So basically, if we get caught in here, it's curtains for us. They will kick us out of the Keeper's library, and then we won't be able to complete the game. And it'll just ask us to reload. Are you guys going to talk? No? Okay. Well,
Maybe the
What is
scribe is
your
onto
opinion?
something.
oh, there we
I
go.
should
About the
check out this
libraries?
ship, the
I
Abysmal
think
Gale,
Orland is
next time I
right
visit
to
the
restrict
docks.
Garrett's movements. These books are far too valuable to risk. Besides, there's nothing here in the Forbidden Libraries that a thief would
How
want.
about valuable books?
Unless that thief were the brethren and betrayer Arcadica seeks.
The Keepers are wasting their time writing about me. I'm a thief, and a good one. But I've got nothing to do with their prophecies.
So they're basically saying, is it a mistake that Keeper Orland and Artemis gave me access to the Keeper Library? Which is great. And now they're making reports on me, even better. The Matter of Garrett by Keeper Draco. Familiarizing yourself with Garrett's history, wit, and capabilities could prove essential should the time come when we no longer deem him necessary. Necessary? Oh, damn. Garrett studied with us until his early 20s, at which time he was offered the chance to proceed with the indoctrination ceremony and become a keeper. However, he lacked balance and instead expressed his intention to leave. The council voted, we deal with him using enforcers until Katika informed us that Garrett was essential to overcoming difficulties ahead. So they were going to just snuff me out. And so our most promising acolyte left us. Garrett pursued the life of a criminal, and with the keeper training he had given, he quickly became a master thief. His abilities did not escape the attention of certain individuals, and he was lured into a pagan plot that threatened the safety of the city. During that time, Garrett's eye was removed and used to power the Eye, one of the artifacts we are studying. See Oglive's levies? Treaties on sentience for more regarding the artifacts. After the threat was neutralized, Garrett obtained a mechanical eye from the Hammerites. Later, his thieving abilities revealed an excessive imbalance within the Hammerite order. See Thief the Mechanist Metal Age for more on this topic. True to Katika's predictions, Garrett had the abilities necessary to remove the threat and overcome our second trial. Now Katika has predicted a third Dark Age, and she believes Garrett will play a critical role through the glyphs that have yet to be revealed. The glyphs have yet to reveal if his influence will outcome positively or negatively. So, basically, these are just kind of the backstory of everything I was mentioning before, without spoilers.
Do not believe.
For
prophecies?
the previous games.
I believe.
The Hammerite,
I just don't
Mechanists, and
believe
the
it's
Pagans.
Garrett to which they return.
Hear that, Lucy? It's been taken.
Keeper Dover, journal entry number 2136. I should have known better than to bring it up in front of the entire council. Still, my words had some effect at least. Now there is resolution forbidding it. I believe that will cause many to think twice should the temptation arise. Meanwhile, we should all be on the watch for the telltale signs, the dead animals, their life force drained. It is not a love of the creatures that compels me to speak out. No, they are pitiable. Oh, wow. Pitiable. But inconsequential. I can only speculate on how long a keeper would extend a normal lifespan in this way. 100, 200 years? Maybe longer? But it would take more than vermin to accomplish that. And I now possess all the knowledge now that I possess all the knowledge, I can truly say I'm not tempted. Or can I truly say that I'm not too tempted? This is why I cannot remain silent. That and the glyph that Elder Beryl speculates must exist, though we have yet to find. One that enables shape-shifting. A potential elixir of glyph magics, that would be. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. If somebody could shapeshift. We don't want to be seen. Let's just douse that.
I was mistaken.
Uh-oh. Transcript of Keeper Council meeting 1054-36. I'm not going to read the Roman numerals. Keeper Beryl has the floor. Beryl, I thank the council and the first keeper. Today I've prepared a report on the backgrounds of several missing keepers. My goal was to find common elements in their research that might lead to an explanation for their disappearances. Although there was no one thing that they had in common, I believe I have found at least tangential evidence, my god, big words for this early in the morning, that they could be related. I'll start with Keeper Dover, whom you will remember for his rather unpopular theories about the nature of prophecies, and especially his interest in corruption. Tabor. Keeper Beryl, the council does not need a disclosure on each missing keeper. Have you found a common element to their research or not? Beryl. Well, it's not that simple. I'm trying to explain. Sylvine. Perhaps Keeper Beryl has found several themes they all have in common. Beryl. If the council pleases, I have organized a report and would like to continue with my presentation. Tabor. I move that this information be disseminated outside of the council forum so that each of us can review Beryl's findings separately. If necessary, the subject can be brought up at a subsequent event. Beryl. With respect to the keepers, Tabor, and all those present, this subject has been delayed by the council before, and I, Xavier. Enough. This meeting will be adjourned for now. Keepers, Tabor, and Beryl will report to my quarters immediately. Okay. So, there's the Keeper compound. And we got some gas grenades, or a gas grenade and some other fun stuff. So let's douse this light.
There is nothing then.
We're gonna chill here until he comes back, because I saw he had a little bag of goodies on his side there. Come on. You can do it.
flame never lasts.
Thank you. Now we'll move up to the next floor.
I can trust no one.
It's true, you can't trust anyone. The Pagan Situation by Keeper Tallow. The Pagans have begun to infiltrate into more areas using decaying infrastructure to mask their presence. They now have sanctuaries in almost every district. Diane, their high priestess, was the successor to the pagan leadership after the wood nymph Victoria was... desiccated. Damn. Diane is often seen with the staff, although it has not been available for study. Her commander, Larkspur, is aggressive and dangerous. The two control a large number of shamans who invoke the powers of the plants both to hurt and heal. I believe the pagans are able to accelerate plant growth, such that it could be rapidly culminated into a great imbalance. Further is recommended, or further investigation is recommended. Ooh. Okay, let's not excite this man. Just gonna do a quick save because we did a few things here. Don't mind me, I'm just looking about. Ooh.
My eyes fail to see anything now.
I don't know if he's blind or just he is staring somewhere else, but I clearly think he would have saw me. And if I turn out this light, he's gonna stand up. Does he have a goodie pouch on him too? Probably. Well, we definitely want to read that, so. Extra loot. Guiding Acolytes to Their Destiny, Part 7. Enforcers, the Will of the Keepers. The call of the Enforcer is a strong one. Those who wish to augment their strength and swiftness, and those who wish to protect the balance at all costs are drawn to this dominion. Acolytes should note that once indoctrinated, an Enforcer can only communicate telepathically. The Enforcer's education consists of all manner of stealth training and specialized weaponry that must be mastered. After taking the vow, the glyphs are applied and the transformation takes place immediately. Once converted by the glyphs, there is no way of knowing, or there is no known way of encountering or countering the changes, so basically you can't go back. Elders who are guiding acolytes along this path should take care in revealing the most sensitive aspects of the sacrifices involved. Yeah, you should probably let people know that if you decide to become an enforcer, you will never be able to live a normal life again. It's kind of important to note. But hey, that's just my opinion. Okay.
It is gone.
Yes, it is. I stole it.
Perhaps I did hear something.
I think there's only one more thing, or two more things we need to read in here. And then we can hop out. So this episode has basically just been
Where was I?
reading.
Was that something?
Nope.
Let's just see.
Oh, that was close. Nothing on the pedestals. We've already read that. Okay, let's chill.
Should be right there.
Yeah. Did you notice things were disappearing left, right, and center, sir? Couldn't be me. No. Never.
There's no noise now.
Okay, so now that he's gone.
Whatever it was, it is gone.
Okay. I'm gonna try to sneak by this lady. The problem is you can't even knock any of them out, because the moment you do, they'll wake up and be like, oh, it was you. You did this. Go. interesting fact is if you look down there, it's actually the main keeper library. Oh. Okay. Now, I believe there is a button in this area. I just can't remember where, and you probably can see it on your screen because yours is brighter than mine. But if we find it, where was it? Oh shit. Where is it? There's a button somewhere. There it is. Okay. Now we've unlocked a secret area. Took me forever to figure this out.
A secret room, eh? Always my favorite room in a house.
They reused that line. Alright, the last thing we need to read. Thorensen, an acolyte scribed the passage yesterday. Sound familiar? Meet me, Isold. The safeguard of the against the evil one will be found, the last of all glyphs that can view but none can see. The eye will be borne by the one who will not yet bear the mark. Between the two none shall come until the unwritten times are upon us. Interesting. So they're prophesizing that, like, the end times will come because of stuff that we might be possibly doing. Alright, well, I think we're out of time for this episode, but thank you everybody so much for watching. If you guys have been enjoying so far, make sure to give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel as it helps me out. We'll see you guys in the next episode, and until then, I hope you have a really great day. Bye for now.